Morning, everybody. A lot of you coming back to work and school after a good holiday. Hope you had a nice spring break. Right now we're at 52 degrees. It's kind of cool, but we have no significant wind to worry about, and so there is no, big need for a big winter coat. It's going to get up to about 66 today, so it's not exactly a warm day. We're looking at 55 out at Port A and a 51 in the Brownsville, Beeville area rather. Kingsville down to 51 as well. We've got partly cloudy skies, but during the day today you're going to be seeing more and more cloud cover. We're getting back to the cloudy and drizzly weather pattern that we had last week, but at least we won't have that howling north wind that made it so cold. Remember, it was bitter cold last week. Well, this morning we've got winds less than 10 miles an hour, so they don't enhance our problem. We are in the 50s in deep South Texas, the rest of the state's in the 40s. But what is this? It's raining in the valley right now. This is all Pacific moisture actually riding up and over North America, and it's giving them quite a bit of significant precipitation. So if you're heading down to Brownsville or Harlingen, you're going to be running into some wetness down there. Now, there's nothing happening for us. The cloud deck is not as thick just yet, but during the next day or so, you're going to see a lot of that moisture streaming slowly northbound and up into our region. And as a matter of fact, by the time we get to the end of this week, we may even see a couple thunder showers. So we're going to call it increasing clouds today. We're going to see a little drizzle tonight and pretty good chance of light rain during tomorrow. You can see that huge plume of moisture that's coming up from the Pacific and up and over into our region, and that's what's giving us the cloud cover. Now, the rain is good, but we've had so much of the steady rain that a lot of people can't get any work done outdoors, but that's kind of the way it looks. Now, way out here, it's pretty far out, but with pretty good bet, this storm center is going to be dropping south, coming into the southwest and getting into Texas and destabilizing the atmosphere to give us the possibility of some of those big thunderstorms that we had last week. Well, we didn't have them, but they had them in Dallas. So here's a short-term future tracker, cloud deck. Little light rain, getting a little heavier. By the time we get to Wednesday, you can see the Gulf moisture rolling back in, so we don't see a lot of clearing. It looks a little damp this week all the way through Wednesday. Now, on the next map, I'm going to show you this one. This is a long term. This is 5 days out. Notice especially here how that storm is going to drop through Southern California, across the southern plains, and then when it breaks out into the plains right about here, you're going to see the big line of thunderstorms that's going to produce problems like this. What is this? This is flooding in the Midwest. Last week they had 2 to 4 inches of rain. Today they've got massive flooding in about 4 or 5 states because everything was so saturated that it could not absorb that rain, so it became immediate flash flooding. So here is the Saturday map. You see right there, long range? The storm comes into Colorado. Right in front of it, all this is going to be some possible big thunderstorms. Of course, it is that time of the season. Springtime is the actual most dangerous time for very big thunderstorms. So on the damp side today, mostly tomorrow, we'll see light rain, kind of a rain on and off for the first day of springtime. Thursday beginning, and Friday and Saturday is when we're going to look out to the west toward Laredo to see if those thunderstorms are firing and if any of those will be affecting our area. We'll certainly be watching it for you right here. That's your 7-day forecast brought to you by NEC Co-op Energy. We'll be right back.